Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you another full game recap. Once again, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe button, also that notification icon. So guys, I'm going to be once again using the New England Patriots as my playbook. I've had a couple of patrons request this. I've got a full scheme that I used some play from Miami as some under center stuff, and then some stuff that I was using basically in shotgun. So really there's going to only be a couple formations I'm going to use offensively. Defensively, once again 34. It's my go-to defense. This guy was, I would have to say, borderline noob. He didn't really make good adjustments. I hit this guy with some simple pressure, and he didn't really make really good adjustments and didn't get his reads off. So this is it's gonna turn into a train wreck. But this is the one thing I can say: if you play someone that is a better player than you, you want to basically, unless you're playing weekend league and you're just trying to drown out and like basically grind out a bunch of games, it's best to actually go ahead and stick it out and see what your opponent's doing, and see if you can pick up on what your opponent's doing as far as their scheme, and see if you can implement some of those strategies. So this guy actually sticks out the entire game. I start running away with it in the second half, but I can share with you that this guy actually was a smart player by actually playing the entire game and seeing what he can do against the way I was running my defense. So right here I got a whip route, I've got a little stop and go. It's got man coverage, and this corner route by the tight end is open for a big touchdown. So up 7-0, got to stop. He tries a little pitch play. My defensive players are working. This is the first time I use the Tennessee Titans. What I like about the team is it's got really good tight ends. Actually 3 deep. You've got really good tight ends, 2 deep, but even the third string tight end was really good. This is one of the best reads this guy made the entire time. I actually switched up my defense, played a cover 2 shell against him, and then when he went into a spread, I just simply went ahead and hit him with just man pressure, and he didn't make his reads fast enough in this type of situation. So huddles. This is a 2nd and 17 situation. I stay with the man pressure, and right here throws right into my user bird, and I'm able to go and pick him off and get the ball down to the 34-yard line. So I'm using the single back close set, and in particular the reason why is I've got a stretch play. I've got some really good passing money plays right here. Hit the underneath right here and just try to turn this up for a first down. So I could pick up another first down right there. What I do like about this formation in particular is I've got a 3-headed rushing attack, so I've got inside runs, I've got outside runs, and then I've got a fairly simple passing scheme. So he actually sacks me off the corner right there. He actually gets me with a good sack. So I'm trying to expect a cover 2, but he's in a cover 3 shell, and I'm able to go and hit the tight end for a big touchdown right there. So up 14-0 against my opponent. He's going out with the spread formation, so I'm just going to man everybody up and send basically 6. He throws once again to my user and go ahead and pick him off in this situation. So back to the single back formation, and for some particular reason the entire game is actually fine, but right now my recording froze for whatever particular reason, but I'm able to go ahead and just house it against this guy on this particular play right here. So I just did this little stretch play off the left, and I'm able to go and take it into the end zone and get another touchdown. So I'm up 21-0, and I'm thinking 2 minutes left, this guy's going to quit out. I'm going to be able to go and jump into another game, but he actually stuck the game out. So right here with Jones, he actually does a little flat route right here. He gets a completion. So 3rd and 11 situation. Once again, man him up. I pulled my defender out of position right there, and actually I'm still able to get the pressure. So 4th and 16 situation. Now I jump into I think a different coverage right here. I went into cover 4, and I try to go back to his hot read. He was throwing to Evans, and he's able to go and catch it right in the window right there and get a first down. So this is one of the few good completions he actually has. Go back to the man blitz. He's been struggling against it. I go ahead and man line. He actually pulled my defender out of position. He actually takes a drag. So this guy was force feeding Evans. And he became a little bit more predictable with that. with his play selection and where he wanted to go with the ball. Right here, threw once again into the crossing route to Evans right over the middle. I switched to my defense. I went into the nickel over G right here, and I was trying to put out deep halves, and he throws underneath right to Evans again. So this guy was very, very predictable, and sometimes I overthink things. I assume people will change things up, but sometimes people just force things right back to the same player. So you can see he keeps forcing the ball back to Evans, back to Evans. 6 seconds left right here. Hit him with the man blitz. He actually throws right into my user once again. I almost had a hat trick with the interceptions, but he settles for 3, giving him some life. Now, I'm getting the ball back in the second half. I've gotten basically several stops against him, up 21-0, and I just want to try to milk the clock as much as possible, take him out of this game. Try an inside zone. Vita, the defensive tackle, actually gets on the outside. Now I try to hit him with a big play opportunity. His defender plays it correctly, and right here I'm trying to slide. I'm literally trying to slide, and as a result, I actually get a fumble right there, and he actually gets the ball back. So now he's got life. So 4 minutes into the third quarter, left over. Hits a little dragger with the tight end right there. Spreads it out once again. He's not really adjusting too well to my man blitz. He tries a screen play. No bueno on that. It's not going to work. Once again, he spread it out once again. And right here, pressure comes off the edge. I've got fast guys on the outside that have got fairly good speed. And he's not making fast decisions. He's not actually going ahead and adjusting correctly. So right here, once again, he actually throws. I'm right there to go ahead and do that. It was a 4th and 20. And he threw it right over my guy. And Evans is able to come down with it. So my defender was there. That was just Madden animation for him. He actually takes a delay of game right here. So once again, he goes to a little pitch play. His run game was not working against basically the cover 4 shell was using. It actually spread everybody out again, and defensive back actually deflects that out. So this guy, he just, anytime he would actually go ahead and run any kind of a set where he got his guys spread out, I would just send the dogs. I'd send 7 after him or 6 if he had 5 guys out wide. Just because this guy just did not have fast enough reads, and he wasn't handling pressure. So once again, I got to play that slot defender, but because I'm sending 7 people now instead of 6, the guys are getting in a little bit, so I get the ball back. So right here, I hit the corner out by the tight end. I'm able to go and get the ball down to the 33 in field goal range right now, but I want to try to work the clock as much as possible. Hits the stretch to the outside. Henry's able to get a 9-yard gainer right there. So 3rd and inch situation. He's got basically a 44 stack. I'm able to hit the sideline right here and actually pick up a 1st down. And I'm just chewing the clock down as much as possible. I think I actually had chew clock down mode. It actually sets the edge right here so I can't kick it out to the left. And I think the reason I actually went to the left is because of the green icon. So check down with the spot route. Actually go ahead and hit that. 2nd and 12 turns into a 3rd and short. And then I've got a little spot once again. The defender actually pulls off to the right and allows me to get into the end zone, up 28-3. So this game is just an autopilot right now. I just want to go ahead and just get the ball back. And I'm using extensive blitz pressure against him because this guy just wasn't really blocking his running back. But if I'm sending 7 right there, he's going to have to get rid of the ball really quick. And he's throwing it right to my user. So even though I'm not getting the animation, I'm forcing this guy to make fast decisions, get rid of the ball quick. The slant on the backside was wide open, but he didn't make that type of adjustment, and he just wasn't getting rid of the ball quick enough. So I can tell you this much: this guy definitely learned from this game is that he's going to have some kind of progression, some kind of adjustment to someone who blitzes a lot, and that's something he's going to have to adjust to. So 1:40 left. He goes into the split formation. I don't know why he didn't pull this out earlier. He was giving me a little bit harder time. So I'm going to go into cover 4, clod flat my zones. Deep half, so I don't give up a big play, even though I don't think this guy really knew. Hit a little crosser with Evans. He's able to get the ball out of bounds right there to go and stop the clock. So now I actually go ahead and cross man the guy right here, anticipating Evans to come across the middle, and he actually checks it down to the flat. So this is the formation he actually had success with. I was frustrated with it for the most part. I was just playing around with it, so I go into cover 3 shell right here, spy up my guy right there, and it actually hits a flat. My flat was my zone. I didn't get out there quick enough, so he gets a 1st down. So 11 seconds left. He's only got one timeout. Actually go ahead and just do basically a cloud flat coverage with cover 4. He takes this last timeout, and this is a defense that like to run. It's a cover 3 shell, hard flats, cloud flats, and then basically 2 buzz zones. You're able to go and pick them off to prevent him from scoring again. So winning the game 28-3 against a guy that was really not that great of a player, but I wanted to show the simplicity of the scheme and how effective it is, and even with teams you're not used to playing with, you can pick up some pretty good wins. So once again, I'm a subscribers. Thanks for your support, and until next time.